Imagine waking up Friday morning and realizing that you don't have to go to work. And yet you're still making the same money, doing the same job, working for the same company that's actually thriving. Most of us have felt overwhelmed, overworked, stressed in our adult life. The solution is easy. We can switch to a 4-day work week and simplify our work week to match our current lives. It improves productivity, mental health, and just overall your work environment. I have researched multiple countries like Iceland, Japan, and the UK, and companies like Microsoft that have all implemented the 4-day work week. A 4-day work week benefits the employers, employees, and it benefits our planet. This increases productivity, improving mental health, and it is lowering our carbon footprint. I will be explaining the different problems that we see with our current 5-day work week in the society that we have now. I will also be addressing any of the conflicting viewpoints, and I will also present a plan on how we can implement this 4-day work week in our current lives. First, we need to understand why the traditional 5-day work week just no longer works for our modern day lives. The 5-day work week was created in 1926. So that means by next year, it's over a century old. I don't know about you, but definitely a lot of things have changed in the century. In a UK study done by a 4-day work week, 71% of employees reported a lower burnout after shifting to a 4-day work week. The notion that longer days means more productivity is outdated. According to Microsoft, Japan's trial showed 41% increase when shifting to that shorter work week. The current system that we have now is doing nothing for our environment, and we need to start being proactive with it and seeing how we can improve. Studies at Platform London found that implementing a 4-day work week could lower our carbon emission by 127 million tons annually. That is equivalent to about 27 million cars removed from the road. All this is evidence, but people are still going to say a 4-day work week is just not realistic. Some of the common beliefs are that it's going to hurt productivity. But we've seen Iceland, the UK, and Japan have seen no losses, while many have actually seen an increase in productivity. Another argument is some businesses just can't afford this. It's too out of budget and it's too far to reach for them. A UK study showed employee retention was at its all-time highest. And what happens when you retain employees? Your turnover rate goes down. If your turnover rate is down, you are controlling that cost that comes with turnover. Also, with closing your doors an extra day of the week, you're not using those utilities that you normally would use. So you're controlling your expenses there. One other obstacle that I see happening is people are saying that scheduling is just going to be too difficult. But if the managers that are doing the scheduling take advantage of that flexible day and work with those flexible hours, maneuvering it, they can come up with solutions to solve these problems. Looking at this evidence, I believe the solution is clear. A 4-day work week is not only possible, but it benefits everyone involved. Imagine having more times for things like your family, your hobbies, your friends, and the most important, time to rest. While achieving higher productivity, employees show up to work feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. A 4-day work week makes all of this possible. We have the power to make real change. All you need to do is email your local representatives with your thoughts. Support those local businesses that actually have already implemented this work week, and you can even speak with your employers, seeing if this is something that they would like to roll out as well. A 4-day work week will improve productivity, lower burnout, and it will help the environment. We all need to push for a workplace flexibility and support local companies who already have this implemented. Imagine waking up on Friday morning knowing your weekend starts now, not because you skipped work, but because we finally modified our work week to fit with the modern life.